Okay, so today we're going to make a stir stick swag. And I'm using this 5-gallon stir stick. And I've already put a wired loop on it. This was one that I had set up for to make a swag a while back. So I already have the wire on it. So since my swag is going to be white, light blue, and dark blue, um, I'm going to paint my stir stick white so that it doesn't show through this lighter colored white. Now, I'm using the white 10-inch roll of mesh, and I'm using this Dollar Tree blue 6-inch mesh, and it's only 5 yards. So I'm going to use this as an accent to the white. And you should be able to go around the yardstick at least twice with the white. So that'll help to give it more coverage. Okay, and then I'm going to use this dark blue, like I said, and I have this lighter blue ribbon to make my ribbon bundles. And then I'm going to use these silver poinsettias in it. So I want it to have like a really frosty, wintry look to it so that I can also use this swag after Christmas. You know, it'll last throughout the whole winter season and not still look, too Christmassy. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is paint my yardstick. Okay, so I'm just going to paint my yardstick with some apple barrel white in the gloss. Okay, I just wanted to show you another alternative for making a hanger on your paint stir stick. This is a regular paint stir stick, but it's the same concept. So I just wanted to show you that you could take a zip tie and go right around that curve, pull it a little bit, then take another one and put it through this zip tie. Pull it just a little bit. But you want to make sure that you have this end here on this side of your main zip tie so that whenever you pull it through, it's not going to have this at the top. It'll be at the bottom. So you're just going to pull it slowly and then make sure you pull it really tight. And then just cut off the excess. And there you go. You'll have a loop that you can use to hang up your swag. So now I'm going to put my pipe cleaners and just want to put it at one at the top. And push it out. And then I'll take another one and do the same thing going in the other direction. Just twisting them together. Okay. And we'll do the same thing. And we'll do the same thing in the middle. See, and I want to make sure that I have a good amount of spacing here because I'm going to put another one that's about 2 inches from the bottom. So I don't want to put it, make sure the distance is the same between them. So this is about 2.5. I'll just put that right there for now to mark my spot. And then I have about, let's see, about 14, 15 inches in. So yeah. Okay, and then I'll go right next to it and put another one going in the other direction. And I'll do the same thing on here on the other end. Okay. And you're going to want to put one right in the middle of these two. And I'm going to point those up. Okay. Now I know my pipe cleaners are like a tan color, but once I have everything on it, it shouldn't show through. Okay. So we're going to start with our white mesh. And I'm going to go ahead and do the bubble method on this white mesh. Just want to gather it together. And I'm going to start at the top of the stick. I'm going to place my mesh into one of the sides. And then I'm going to take one of my zip ties. I'm going to zip tie this down. Now, you don't have to do this, but I just want to make sure it has a little bit extra security on this. It's not going to go anywhere. Real tight. Put that off. And then I will cut off this end. Okay. So I'm going to go in and do 10-inch loops. And I'll just start by going across to the next of my pipe cleaners and give it a twist. I'll go to the center one and twist. And then I'll go down to the bottom and give it a twist. And now I'm going to make my loop at 12 inches to go back down the sides. So we're just repeating again around the whole base. And we'll do the center when we're done with the sides. Okay, so now we've done it twice. Now I'm going to go through the middle this time. Again at 12-inch loops. Now all I'm going to do is just take it and twist it, skipping the top part right here, and just turn it and find that center loop. Now I will cut my mesh at like 2 inches. And since I've got leftover mesh, I'm going to use that as well. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to push this down in between here, and I'm going to use another zip tie. And wrap it around here so that I could hold that piece down. So it's still looking a little thin, but that's okay because we're going to fill it in. I'm just going to fluff some of it out like this. But I want to make sure that I can see where my pipe cleaners are. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside for the moment. And then I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to cut them in 12-inch pieces. Use my roller to hold this down. Okay. I'm just going to use my rotary cutter and cut it. You can cut yours if with a burner tool if you want. So I'm going to cut as many of these as I can get off the rest of my roll. Okay, so my roll of white mesh was a leftover roll that I had, so I could only get 8 actually. out of my roll. But that's okay. I'm going to use that. And now I'm going to cut my roll of Dollar Tree mesh. Okay. Okay, and the Dollar Tree mesh rolls are 5 yards. So I'm going to get, let's see, I want to cut them at, let's try 12 inches. And then I will curl each end up, just fold each end so that you have your raw edge on the inside. And then pinch it. And do the same thing on the other end. And then walk it up, just like you're going to do a crumple or, and I'll hold it like this. Okay. And for the white ones, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. I want to curl each end. And then except that I want to keep it together like so. You're going to have like, 2 little rolls of curls. And so then what I'll do is take them together and put them in each of my pipe cleaners. And that'll help to fill it in some more. And then leave your pipe cleaners open so that we can put our ribbons. So before I finish all that, I want to show you the ribbon. So I've got this light blue wire glitter ribbon, and I got this on Amazon. And I'm going to cut my ribbon at about 11. Like that's 10, yeah. Now I'm going to cut it at 11 inches, and I'll just fold it in half so I can do the dovetailing for both ends all together. Like so. So you want to cut 16 of these. So you have 2 for each bundle. Okay, so now I'm going to take my dark blue velvet ribbon, and this is some leftover ribbon that I had from other projects. And I'm going to cut it at 11 inches as well. Now I'm going to dovetail the ends of all my pieces and finish cutting my light blue ribbon. And then we can start making our ribbon bundles. Okay, I lost the footage of my of where I was showing you how to do the ribbon bundles. So I just wanted to show you real quick how I did that. So I took the 2 lighter blue pieces, and I put them with the blue piece, and this is just a short piece to demonstrate. But I put them together in the middle and pinched it. And then I just took them and attached them to each of the remaining pipe cleaners. So there's like 8, so you'll need 8 bundles. And you just attach them right inside there. Okay. So I just wanted to show you again that I put all the little bundles of ribbons on here, and I'm going to glue these little ornaments onto the bundles so that you can't see the pipe cleaners. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the end of the ornament, and then I'm just going to glue it right there. Okay, so we're almost done. I have these beautiful silver glittery poinsettias that I bought, and I'm going to place them in different places on here too, just to give them some more sparkle. Okay, I just wanted to show you that at the very end of the swag, on the bottom of the paint stir stick, I put another 2-loop bow of the light blue, and then I just took a couple of pieces of the navy blue that I had left, and so I glued them to the bottom of the stick itself, and I'll show you that when I turn it over. And then I put another little ornament right there at the bottom, just in case anybody could see that. But when it's hanging up, you'll be able to see the tails of the ribbons hanging down. And then I'm gonna turn it over, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to cover the back. I'm gonna take this other piece of ribbon that I have left, and I'm just going to glue it to the back of my yardstick to cover all my work. So I'll just go from end to end, and then whenever I get to the little hook here, I'm going to cut that piece off there, and then take that little piece from here and glue it back on the other side of it. Okay, so here is the swag hanging on my door, and just close up to the poinsettias. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making this. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any of the other Christmas videos I've got coming this season. And leave a comment for me and let me know what you think of this swag and any questions you might have.